Alright, we're back here with another video, man. Today we'll be covering the spotlight sims for the invincible Joel Embiid, man. It's currently like 6 o'clock. I've been taking little breaks at 8. I've been streaming a little bit, and I'm kind of like 10 out of 12, and I can do the other games. I want to get all these done before I start doing them other games, because these are going to be the longest, hardest one. Now, these other ones are not going to be too much of a problem for me. It's just like playing domination games. Now, today we'll be discussing the no fouls one. I'm trying to get through all the ones that are probably a little harder for you guys, but for sure, the no fouls allowed. Believe it or not, I got it on my first attempt. I even put it on my Twitter account. First try. You guys will find me on Twitter. The name is up there, man. But first things first, no fouls allowed. You will get dark matter Donovan Mitchell win the game without committing a foul. Now, I was one of the first couple of people, I say first couple, maybe like 10, maybe 11, to complete the taco fall stuff last year, and this is one of the requirements we had last year, which is without committing a foul, which is very easy for me, because I was already accustomed to doing this already as is, and plus doing the other challenges. This is the exact same as I've been doing the exact same other ones, which is no turnovers, no assists. So I kind of been doing the exact same thing for each particular one. No fouls allowed. Now I will admit this, it came pretty close to me almost getting a foul, but I got it on my very attempt. So you're probably saying, who are you going up against? You're going against the Houston Rockets, I believe, the team that when they went up against the Warriors. But Chris Paul, James Harden, Trevor Ariza, PJ Tucker, and Clint Capella. Now last year during the Taco Fall Challenge, I feel like these are a little bit easier than the ones we did last year, because we're not going up against God Squad, not Dark Matters like that, not no Invincibles. It's just standard teams. Yeah, they have some couple Galaxy Opals, Amethyst, but it's not as OP as it was last year. So I feel like this year is a little bit easier. So this is kind of the lineup I used right here. I guess I'll show you guys the entirety of the lineup on what I was using. So this is kind of, probably can't see because I'm in the way. But for sure, this was the lineup I currently use. I did was use my backups, make sure I can blow past people and not commit any stupid turnovers. So this is currently the squad I use. For me, like I said, no Invincibles really. I do have Dark Matters. You can get stuff done with Galaxy Opals and some budget pink diamonds, but the main thing you're really going to need is quick first step. It's Hall of Fame for sure. I think Gold probably can do, but for sure Hall of Fame, quick first step. Now let's get into show you guys what I was doing to get this done. First things first, what you want to do. Now I forgot honestly how I did it. I really don't remember too much. You really kind of don't want to touch the defensive settings. I mean, you can, but I don't remember for sure if I made settings. I might have been like gap. I think that's probably what I did. I think I might have put gap. This is what I did for sure. I touched gap, but for sure offensive settings, you want to go to your freelance. Want to make sure you have the Hawks 2018 freelance. I am on next gen, by the way, and that's kind of what I did. Now this is on All Star. I think last year might have been on the same difficulty, or maybe Pro. But for sure, the key thing is my advice I recommend for you guys to prevent anything from happening is you kind of want to get a big lead as much as you can. This is a method that I was doing for sure at first. I was really on-balling majority of the first half up until the third or fourth quarter. Because for sure, you let the CPU do it, they'll start swiping, they'll start jumping at people. And so I recommend at least guarding. I was hold your L2, your left bumper, and this is what I was doing. So you want to hit right on your D-pad, you want to go to freelance. You'll make sure it's in 20 Hawks for the Hawks 2018. I'm sorry. Get your left on the D-pad, pass the screen away. You want to make sure you get the shot clock down to about 8 or 9, maybe even 7. You don't want to go too low. Let's just say for some reason someone contests you and blocks you, and you have to still grab the ball, that will cause a turnover. So, like I said, what I was doing, I was D'ing them up from the get-go, making sure nothing. If they're gonna take 3, you can take 3. There's no fouls. I was just holding L2 the entire time. I would not call no screens at all, because you will get an offensive foul. Trust me. Just make sure you control everybody. Control everybody. You don't want no one jumping, no over the back fouls. You don't want nothing like that. No one get no transition. You want to make sure you score. Let's just say you take a jump shot. One of your players might jump over, get an over the back foul. So you don't want that. Just continue like this. Remember, we're at 7. Go ahead and drive back. Go ahead and speed boost to the rim and score. Make sure you score and you let the time dwindle down. You want to minimize as many attempts as you can on defense. You want to be on offense as much as you can. Like I said, I'm mainly on ball the entire time. Control everybody. Boom, L2. It counts. And then bam. You just keep going. So like I said, I was already kind of accustomed to this from last year. Plus, I was doing this the entire time. Because if you're accustomed to the no assists, the no turnovers, you're going to be fine doing just because if you knock out one of those, you can knock out the entirety of these 3 things. So for sure, boom, step back. Now, something, be careful now. Be careful. If you have to, hell, if you have, I'll take that dumb shot. But if you have to, turn the ball over. You don't want to force nothing. You don't want, because trust me, it kind of screwed me when I first did it because I got a charge and it kind of pissed me off. But luckily it was in the first quarter. So for sure, just gamble, stay with him. For sure with James Harden, especially towards the end, every player has a trait, y'all. I'm sitting there looking at y'all. I'm not thinking straight. See, you got to be real careful bringing them into that paint. You have to be real. I think I might have messed this up, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't know if this is delayed or what. Hold on. I just realized something. So, whoop. Hold on. My bad. I just realized something. Just realized something. I think I might have messed up, y'all. I don't know how well the quad is going to be because my black ass was had a different program. My stay with them. I use stick. You're going to have to be careful. Now once you get, I say once you're up by at least maybe 15 to 20, if you can somehow, like some dude John Wall, maybe Hito, because he's better if they don't have clamps. If you can somehow get up to at least 15 to 20 and you can manage scoring every single time, let them start scoring. Let James Harden, Chris Paul, PJ Tucker, any one of them boys come up to the court, shoot some threes. It will work, trust me. Like, once again, they call the timeout. So I think people say this is the hardest one. Yeah, it is hard. But I made it look easy. It made it look simple. I mean, it is tough. Don't get me wrong. Let me say that shit was hard. Trust me. So what I was doing, let me see. Hold on. And I said, once you get up a big lead, if you have to, I know King Capella not programmed to shoot. Let PJ Tucker shoot. Let anybody else shoot. Hell, I'm saying if they hit it. Hey, it is what it is. You waste time, but sometimes they won't hit every single shot now. Let's keep that in mind. That's why I kind of do recommend get somewhat of a decent lead and then just start letting them shoot so you don't prevent nobody from going to the paint. And so one of the CPUs end up going to the 5. You want to, you can run a zone if you want, but for sure, bam. I don't know how good the quad is going to be, y'all, so I do apologize for that. If the frames were skipping and my voice was out of sync, I do apologize for that. So I do recommend that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Any questions, let me know in the comment section down below, man. I'm out. Peace.